the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, DAX and FTSE. I just wanted to do a quick review just to have a look on the 4-hourly time frames at these index funds, see what I'm expecting, what I'm looking for over the coming days. It's the 14th of July. My name's Tyrone and you're watching Mini Pip. Starting off with the NASDAQ 100, it is a buy only market at the moment, and I've seen a lot of videos out there recently with people trying to short the markets, trying to get in a good sort of short position at this 15,000 level. 15,000 is going to prove a bit difficult. We've already touched it once, we retraced, and we have tried again today. That has been a fail. So the chances are, I think that it's very likely that we're going to pull back, but I do think that this support trend line is still going to hold. Given the constitutions within the NASDAQ, Apple, Amazon, they're only going to get bigger. So there's no reason to be at all shorting this market. I would not be shorting the NASDAQ, never. Okay, I buy on the dips. So you've got first support at around 14,750. Break of this trend line at 14,750 could take you down to 14.5, and I think 14.5 is the floor for the time being. Break below there takes you to potentially to 14,000, but again, it's just a matter of building a position up if it falls, because at some point this will break 15,000 and it will head to 16,000. I think that that is very possible by August. But looking at just what's going on right now, we can see the price is moving, it is falling. I think it's very possible that we're going to get a pullback to this trend line, which would be a nice entry to look at going long around that 14,800, 14,750 level where the trend line sits. Looking at the S&P 500, it's the same situation. So the S&P and the NASDAQ, they have very similar constitutions within the funds. So on this one, again, we've got support, but it's a little bit further down at around 4,275. That is your floor. So essentially you want to be buying dips, and that has worked in favour for pretty much the entire year, and that I don't see a reason for that to be changing. Looking at what's going on right at this current moment in time, I think that again, similar to the NASDAQ, you're going to see a pullback in some of the shares and equities within the funds. Pullback to around 14.3 is very possible, but again, I see that as a buying opportunity. 14.4 is tough resistance. We will crack it at some point, similar to how we'll crack 15,000 on the NASDAQ and 35,000 on the Dow. All US index funds are reaching a bit of a tough resistance, but I still believe that they're going to continue to rise from here. Once they break out, there's another leg probably coming in the rally. I'm a very bullish buyer of all US funds. The DAX is similar. So we did reach all-time highs on the 14th of June. We have retraced back to the support, and we attempted to push higher. I think again, the DAX, you've got a negative MACD there, and you've got RSI reading about 65. It's probably very possible that we're going to get another pullback to around 15.5, 15.6. But again, once we get that, we're heading up to 16,000. That is the resistance that we need to be aiming for the DAX. It is only a matter of time before we get there. Looking over at the FTSE, so the FTSE is probably the lagger of all of the index funds around the globe. It hasn't reached all-time highs yet, whereas all the other funds have. But I do think it, again, it's probably only a matter of time before this fund does hit all-time highs some point this year. But looking at the current chart and where it currently does sit, you've got support at around 7,000. 7,000 is your floor, really. You break below this floor and you could potentially be going down to 6.8. FTSE, what I found about the FTSE is that it goes where it wants to go. If US shares go up 5-6%, whatever, FTSE might not follow it in that direction. It does what it wants to do, and it's very sensitive to the pound. So again, what I'd be looking for is a buy on the dips market. 7,000 is your floor, with 7,250 as your target or resistance. A push above 7,250 does take this market up to 7,400, 7,500, but up until we've broken that level, not just yet. I think that it's just a buy on the dips, and it's a trader's market this right now. It's not a buy and hold, it is a trader's market. You want to be buying on all of these falls and selling when you see those highs until we get a break of that 7250. All of these index funds we do post about them, on the website, so they are constantly updated. If you want to keep up to date with us, then please like and subscribe, or keep an eye on the website. Thanks for watching.